of TV live from San Diego Comic-Con. We are back with some more interviews. We just shot some crazy stuff with Todd McFarlane, which we're going to air a little bit later today. But right now,
Todd Father.
The Todd Father, baby. Right now, we're live on the couch with D-Dubs, Daniel Warren Johnson, and surprise guest David Cho. Because why not? You know, come right on in.
I'm just a super fan. I'm just a fanboy.
He's here to ask the questions. I'm actually just going to sit here. Daniel Warren Johnson, my God, thank you for coming.
You're so welcome. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you've never been to our store. Not to put you on blast.
Yeah, I've never been.
David's been there a billion times.
Have you?
That's my bad. I should be a better host. Next time you're in LA, we're going. If you're sitting at home and you're pirating comics, reading them online, and you need an excuse, best comic book store. I'm cutting a promo for you. Best
Perfect.
comic book store in Los Angeles. Go out to Frogtown, play pinball, get the merch, the best T-shirts. They got graffiti on the outside. It's air conditioned. They have a selection of the best chocolate bars. It's the best. It's pinball is out of control. If you want to play the Metallica pinball,
Oh, sick.
like
Have you played the Pokemon pinball yet?
of course, man.
Did you buy one?
I didn't buy one, but
You should buy one and like
all right.
remark it.
Well,
or
I want to
whatever.
come play it at
When
your-
does the
your place.
Transformers pinball one
We
come
just
out?
got it.
Oh.
We got it like 2 days ago, or like the day before we came here. We had Transformers pinball drop.
It's
so-
a good hang.
Yeah.
You could buy the book and then you can hang.
Yeah,
and,
and now we got coffee, and there's like sandwiches, and we got pie on Sundays. We got it all.
That's
You got to
awesome.
get them hooked somehow.
Oh, that's great.
You know what I mean? But enough about me.
Oh, sure.
Let's talk about you.
Okay.
So you are very active on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
You do is it like Sundays with D-Dubs? What is it?
Friday with D-Dubs.
Friday with D-Dubs. Talk to me about that because I've watched it many times. It pops up in my
Yep,
feed,
sure.
and I'm like mesmerized.
must watch.
Must watch.
Well-
drop the link.
Yeah, drop the link.
Yeah. Drop. I don't know how it works.
Like and subscribe. Smash that like button.
Yeah, etc.
Yeah.
I do not have enough time in my comic making life to edit videos.
Yeah.
So I was looking at YouTube because I was getting into it around 2020 when COVID was hitting, and I was like, I really want to be in the YouTube space if possible, and don't have time to edit, so we're just going to go live.
Yeah.
And whatever happens, happens. And so it's like 45 minutes to an hour, and you just kind of get me drawing, and it's the best because like I mostly just draw. And like YouTube's like,
Yeah.
hey, do you know how to engage with your audience in your chat? And I do not. I do not know how to do that. So now the regular people who are in the chat, when questions get asked, the chat just answers them for me.
Exactly. I mean, that's the way you just like build community. You know what I mean?
Actually, yes. It's been amazing.
It's what YouTube was made for.
Yes.
For sure.
Zero production.
Yes.
Zero. It feels like going. If you like comics or anything about the process, and you want to peek into this guy's life, zero editing, zero production. You see his chair, you see his work table, you hear his dad calling, you hear his kids running in the kitchen, you see his Gilmore Girls water bottle, and he's just brings out his books from Japan that he liked.
Yeah.
You could hear his wife calling, hey, hurry up, finish up your stream, got to get the kids to school.
Nothing makes me happier than turning off monetization in the YouTube settings before I go live. They want me to monetize so bad.
So bad.
That's what I say to YouTube.
Suck it, YouTube, but like not on this stream. We want
Oh,
the-
sorry. Yeah. I apologize.
But from the fan perspective, to just watch
Yeah.
him create
It's
from
mesmerizing.
scratch, and then you see him mess up, and he just whites it out,
Yeah.
and he does this, and he fucks up, and then he just starts over again. It's like you don't get to see that. That's
It's really
Yeah.
fun. It is completely unedited, and
I love it. It's my favorite channel on YouTube.
yeah.
For sure.
After this one.
And after yours,
Yeah.
obviously. I'm not an artist in terms of like drawing or painting or anything like that, but I find myself watching you like doing tutorial videos.
Oh, sure.
For like hours, and I think that's a testament to like not only your talent but how engaging the content is. Because I'm like, I do want to learn how to draw whatever point perspective, whatever. You know?
Well, I've done only really one big one.
Yeah.
Which was the, take yourself to Perspective Church.
Yeah.
And it's been actually pretty helpful, and it's great. I mean, it's great for the algorithm. I mean, YouTube loves promoting that one. It
They
gets a
really
ton of
do.
views.
Is there more of that in your future?
No. No, I mean, it's literally like doing that video was an afterthought where I remembered when I was on a Zoom call with a person that was asking for comic book advice.
Yeah.
I asked, I was like, is it okay if I record this? Because you need help with perspective.
Yeah.
And she's like, sure. And so we ripped it, and I was like, this is great. I'm going to just put this thing up unedited
So crazy.
That's really cool.
So you are a big hit at Revenge of.
Oh,
and
yeah?
probably every comic book store, I would imagine. Do a Powerbomb is like, we can't keep that in stock.
Hell
like,
yeah.
It just flies off the shelves.
That makes me very happy.
All the Transformers covers are bangers.
Thank you.
Like one after another.
Thank you.
We have an ash can here of a new book coming out, Chain Kata.
Chain Kata.
Talk to me about this book.
Chankata, bitch.
Chain Kata, bitch.
Sorry, that's the sound effect of chainsaw.
Yeah. Talk to me about it.
Yeah, so in 2017, I actually was really bored in church one day, and I drew this like sci-fi lady while my pastor was talking, and it turned into the main character of Chain Kata, Luma. That was in 2017, and the story has been gestating and changing and going up and going down and getting made and not getting made, getting put on the shelf, getting taken off the shelf, until you have this now. So
Yeah.
it comes out in November,
Incredible.
November 18th.
Yeah.
It's going to be black and white and hybrid color. Would you mind turning to the first page?
The first page.
So we're doing a black, white, and hybrid color. I call it a hybrid color because that is actually what is on the original art.
Oh,
All
cool.
of the color that you see on the page is actually on what I made in my studio. And it's kind of dirty, kind of like
Yeah.
it looks different. It looks a little bit like maybe someone left it in the back of like a dusty comic shop. That's exactly the vibe. And then my amazing collaborator, Mike Spicer, is going to be coming along and
Right.
coloring the collected edition. So
How many issues are we going to get?
Shout out Mike Spicer.
shout
Shout
out Mike
out.
Spicer. I don't want to say exactly. We're grinding at least 18. I'm hoping to do more.
18, wow.
Yeah, but
Cool.
that's like we're calling it an ongoing.
Yeah.
And but you know, we could always crash and burn.
Right. Well,
We'll see.
Do you guys find at your store his like mainstream, like if it's Batman or Transformers sells better, or his indies like do a Powerbomb?
I mean, we're interesting in terms of like a store because I don't feel like we get the crowd that's like, I mean, we get everyone, right? But it's
Sure.
not like collector heavy. Like, you know what I mean? We get a good crowd of people that come in for books that they like the art, books that are indie, like all that sort of stuff. So like your work in general sells really well, like across the board.
That's amazing.
You know, if there's an absolute Batman cover, obviously it's going to sell really well too.
Did the annual do okay?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Big
Okay.
time. I think, didn't we have like 3 prints of it or something crazy?
Going on a 4th.
Yeah.
I always give him advice that he's never asked me for, and he never listens anyways. But it's just like, because I've had minor dabblings with all the big
Sure,
mainstream
yeah.
companies, they're all pussies, right? So I don't even know what his meetings are like. But if he does Wonder Woman, Dead Earth, or he does Absolute Batman, I already know him, and I know they've given him notes. They're
Yeah.
like, you can't do that, you can't do this, you can't do that. So I go, well, then just do Chain Kata, just do your own thing. But it's like, yeah, but if you do Optimus Prime or Batman, you're gonna get a built-in audience that comes, so you're gonna reach more people.
Yeah.
But
It's
that's-
about leveraging that into being
I'm
able to do
saying
more of this.
he's hoard himself out enough, and it doesn't matter. It's not like he's doing it as like a just a paid gig. He puts himself into his heart is in everything, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But after doing all the major Batman, Optimus Prime, I'm like, you've paid your dues. Now get all the money, get all the and just for your thing, and and then no notes.
Yeah.
We don't like notes here.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
like
no, they need you more than you
no
need them.
fucking shit,
You know what
dude.
I'm saying?
To
No
be fair,
shit, dude.
to be fair, I did with the Absolute Batman annual. I mean, it's a pretty hairy story.
Yeah.
And I went to editorial and I was like, here's the story I want to tell. It's okay if you don't want to do it, but I am not doing anything else. And they
This
were like,
fucker-
And they say, okay.
Yeah,
This
they were-
fucker has ideas for for these big companies that would make them millions of dollars that they will never touch.
They're too
You're,
scared.
you're making my palms sweat.
They will never touch. They're fucking retarded. That's why.
God.
That's his words.
That's
Those are not
why.
my words.
That's why. Chain Kata, bitch.
Yeah.
Chain
thank God,
Kata.
bitch. We only have a couple minutes left.
Of course.
But,
Buy that shit.
I wanted to show you, since David chose here, I think you'll appreciate this. And I was
Hit me.
hoping, and I did this to Matt Fraction earlier today, but I was hoping that you would sign our this copy of, I know it's not your copy of Batman, but this copy of Batman for us.
Oh, wow.
that
is tiny.
that Mini Brands is doing now. They have like teeny tiny little Batman books, and it's actually printed on the inside.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe you could sign this for us. But also, if you wouldn't mind signing one of these, we're gonna give it away to later in the show.
Oh, beautiful.
me.
We'll do a little
yeah,
remark.
to
on it.
David. Anyway, thank you guys so much for sitting down, talking to us. Special surprise guest David Cho, Danny Warren Johnson. What a pleasure. We're gonna see much more of you when you start coming to our shop one day.
Yes, sir.
And that's it. Stick around for more.
Chain-
It's Revenge of TV live from San Diego Comic-Con. We are here, one interview after another. We're sitting down with our good friend of the shop, Jordan Morris.
Hi, great to be here.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks. It's great to be talking to the guy that sells me comics every Wednesday.
That's true. This is, I feel like, the most we've ever been able to sit down and talk to each other. It's always like ships in the night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's about time. Let's get to know each other. Do you
Let's
still
get down
do you
to
still
brass
talk to your
tacks.
dad? Is he still
Definitely
with us?
not.
Okay.
You?
We're getting into it.
Oh, God.
Let's talk about comic book stuff.
I've got so many questions here. We'll get to
I
those.
love
But
questions.
how is your Comic-Con going so far?
Just got here, and the Hampton Inn is beautiful.
Is it?
Free breakfast. Looking
Yeah.
forward to that. Waffle maker.
Nice.
No, I got here. It's awesome. It's overwhelming in the best way. I love it here. I've been coming since I was
Yeah.
a kid. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, it feels like a cool tradition. And it's so neat to be here. Like, I grew up in Southern California. So,
Yeah.
like, I'm one of those. My mom used to drop me off, and you just walk up and buy a ticket, guys.
Yeah.
But to like be here talking about comics that I worked on, so cool.
It's
Like,
so good.
it's awesome.
I
Yeah.
feel like since we've known you, or since we've had you in our orbit, we've watched your trajectory just kind of ascend
Yeah.
in such a way that's like really fun for
Oh,
us.
thanks, man.
You
Yeah.
know, because you're working on so much stuff right now.
Yeah, I know.
What do you? Let's see. I got a couple of things here. I got Spider-Versity.
Let's talk about Spider-Versity.
Let's talk about Spider-Versity. Is this the newest one?
Yeah, so this is Spider-Versity 4.
Yeah.
Just dropped last week. You can pick it up at Revenge of.
You sure can.
And
you
find
can
our
order it
copy.
online.
Oh, yeah, order it online. Order it online, everybody. It's a kind of a Spidey family team-up book, kind of spinning out of everything they're doing in ASM right now, which is great. If you're not reading ASM, do it. It's so awesome. So I'm co-writing this with Joe Kelly.
Okay.
And art
Oh.
by Perry Perez. Yeah, I know.
Awesome.
Like a guy I used to like
That's crazy.
read as a kid. I get to have Zoom meetings with.
Yeah, are
and
you nervous about
pitch-
it?
Yes, totally. It's nerve-wracking. I mean, I've been reading this guy, forever. And just like to pitch this guy quips and have him respond to them is like so surreal. So and I'm so stoked with how the book is turning out. It's all the kind of like, it's like Miles, it's Gwen, Aranya, Spider-Boy, Spider-Girl.
Yeah.
And they all get gifted this training center, kind of like the X-Men's Danger Room a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
And the guy bankrolling it, get ready for this, Norman Osborn.
Yes.
Yeah, juicy.
What's going on with Norman Osborn right now? Because I was really deep into when we relaunched at issue 1 like
Yeah.
a few times ago, and then I fell off, and now I don't know.
So Norman Osborn is kind of having his superior Spider-Man moment.
Okay.
So he got a do-over. Pete forgave him.
Yep.
And so when Pete was punched into space, comics, we love him. Pete got punched into space, so Norman Osborn had to be Spider-Man for a little bit, and he
Yeah.
kind of tried his best, and he did it his way. Now Pete is back, but Norman is still trying to be a good guy, and it's fascinating to dig into that.
Yeah.
Like this guy who just has so much baggage and who genuinely, is tormented by all the stuff he did, is trying to like do a little good in the world, and something that he has done is open up this like training academy for spiders.
I liked. I did read the Gold Goblin run, which was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Look at that.
Look at that, baby.
Perry Perez
You like
is
that?
good at drawing.
that?
Yeah.
What else you got going on? There's some Predator stuff.
Yeah, Predator Bloodshed, 5 issues. I think the 5th issue came out last month, but you can pre-order that trade
Yep.
at Revenge of.
Sure can.
This is a in-continuity Predator story, art by Roland Boshi and Rory Coleman, who did gorgeous work on it. And this is the pitch for this was, what if the Predator got out in Mortal Kombat?
Oh.
So it's an underground fighting tournament in the
Yes.
near future, legally dissimilar from Mortal Kombat, of course. Don't sue us. And it's because I love fighting games. Like I
Yeah.
love Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. I'm one of
yeah.
those guys. And just the thought of the Predator wrecking shop in one of those was really fun. I did not know if they would go for it. They went for it. And yeah, it's a blast. I'm so stoked with how
What
it
did you
turned out.
think of the second Mortal Kombat movie that we recently got?
I loved it.
What?
Pure cinema. They were Okay, here's how I sell the second Mortal Kombat movie
Okay,
to
please.
people.
Yeah.
Their life bar appears in the air. There's a device in the movie where there are crystals representing the fighters' lives, and they just appear in the air. They just have life bars. Like,
Yeah.
it's just trying to make it as much like the game as possible. It was silly. It was goofy. I had a blast.
Well, it made me think back, like, because we just watched the second one recently, and I was
yeah?
like, my God, this is awful. But I remember the last one not being awful. But then I'm
Yeah.
like, is that just because we were in a different dimension with COVID?
Yeah,
And
it was
who
one of
knows?
those. goes right to streaming COVID
Yeah.
movies. So it was
Yeah.
like, wow,
This is
something's
so
happening.
good.
I don't know. I like both the movies a lot. They're campy, they're
Yeah.
cheesy, but I think that's the right tone for Mortal Kombat. But your mileage may vary, obviously.
Sure. So you're pitching all sorts of stories around town now.
Yeah.
Have you pitched anything that has been rejected?
Oh gosh, yes, tons of stuff. Okay, so something I'm doing right now with the fine folks at Marvel Comics
Yes.
is the Amazing Venom. This starts releasing September 30th.
Okay.
Art by the great Luke Ross, doing a
Okay.
beautiful job. So this started in a very weird way. One of the Marvel concept artists, I'm forgetting his name. He's a genius. I apologize to this artist who did a wonderful job. Did a version of Venom that had Spidey's coloring.
Yeah.
Francesco Francavilla. Yeah.
We love him.
Oh, you know what? Maybe it wasn't him. I'm sorry. I'm
Well,
messing this
we
up.
love him either way.
Edit out this live stream.
Just cut it. It's fine.
Anyway, a wonderful artist whose name I am sorry I'm forgetting did a wonderful job doing a version of Venom with Spidey's coloring.
Okay.
And so then they asked me, like, we want to come up with a story for this design. What is it? So the thing we landed on, the thing that you will be able to buy at your local comic book store, Revenge of,
Sure.
in September, is do you know the deep cut villain Boomerang?
I think so.
He used to be a baseball
They
player.
did a movie of it with Eddie Murphy, right?
Nope, not the wrong Boomerang.
Okay, then I don't know.
Close. A lot of similarities, though.
Yeah.
He's a deep cut, D-list Spidey villain. He's kind of a scumbag. A little bit of a Kenny Powers type. He used
Sure.
to be a baseball pitcher. He's just like no good. I've always thought he was a funny scumbag. So the pitch is like, what if that guy gets a symbiote, right? Like,
Yeah.
what if that scuzzy weirdo who can't handle it gets this incredible power?
Okay.
And so in our story, he's trying to get the symbiote back to its home planet because of a bunch of kind of crazy cosmic stuff that you'll read in the comics.
Cool.
But before we landed on Boomerang, I pitched them a ton of characters that could be inside that Venom suit, and some of them were really wild. And I hope maybe at some point we get to go back to the list and explore it. But there were a lot of like
Like a Howard the Duck, maybe? That would be sick.
I literally did it.
Really?
Yeah.
And they said, no.
Yeah.
Really?
Said no to Aunt May, said no to J.
Ah.
Jonah Jameson. But I really like that they said yes to Boomerang. I think
Yeah.
he's a funny, deep cut.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be in the new MCU movie, at least in a cameo.
Oh, that's right.
He's
I
in the
think you're
trailer
right.
for a hot second.
Yeah.
I have no knowledge of who is playing him
Sure,
or what
but let's
that
just
is,
give
but
it. We'll say that's a scoop.
It's a
We'll
scoop.
clip it and we
Huge
scooped it.
scoop, everybody. Huge
Yeah.
scoop.
So where can people find you this weekend?
Let's see. I am doing signings and panels on Friday and Saturday. You can follow me on Instagram or on Blue Sky. It all should be there. But I'm signing at the Geekscape booth tomorrow, noon to 1, 1632, I believe. I'm doing a panel on video game writing, something I've done exactly twice.
Okay.
But a lot of people from like Respawn Entertainment will be there to know
Yeah.
what they're talking about.
Cool.
And I'm like, I wrote something for Crash Bandicoot to say once. I know he doesn't talk. for Coco to say.
Yeah, sure,
For
sure.
Coco to say. And then on Saturday, I'm doing a bunch of cool panels, something on writing for IP, something on who the best Spider-Man villain is with the Great Pop Culture Debate podcast, and a couple other cool things. So yeah, just follow me on your Blue Skies and Instagrams,
Cool.
and come say what's up and get some comics.
Well, there you go. Friend of
Yeah.
the shop, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Jordan Morris, thank you so much for stopping by.
Yeah.
And definitely, I want to have you come by the studio back home.
Oh, that'd be great.
And we'll rap without people milling about and, say whatever we want.
This is awesome. I'm just down the street.
Yeah.
It'd be easy for me.
Let's do it.
Thanks, man.
So good.
Happy
All right.
Comic-Con.
Well, stick around. We're going to goodies. Welcome back to Revenge of TV live from San Diego Comic-Con. We're here at the Ignition Pavilion right across the street, baby girl. Right across from letter A over there.
It's been so nice.
It's so nice. Our next guest is Ahmed Best, who plays Jar Jar Binks and is the writer of the new Jar Jar comic. He's on his way. He's stuck in traffic, so we're just going to vamp you and me until he gets here. Because you know what? Why have dead air when we can fill it with our opinions?
So true.
You have finally been able to go across the street. I have not left yet.
I know.
It's like I'm trying to tell myself like it's not about over there. It's about here, you know. But once we finish these interviews, I'm gonna get it over there.
Cool.
What's it like?
It's packed over there for a Thursday.
Really?
Like it is packed. Coral and I are like throwing bows, trying to get through.
Yeah.
It's so busy. It's hard to see things. I was in
Really?
Artist Alley and like it's crazy.
Really? Where's
So-
Coral? Get Coral out here.
Coral.
I want to talk to that bitch.
Yeah, it's a little overwhelming. I'm glad that at first I was like going out for like an hour at a time and coming back. I was like, there's no time on the floor, but it's kind of the perfect amount of time on the floor.
Really?
I'm like ready to come back and sit
I mean,
in the
what was
AC.
hard about previous years, and this is me just talking from a perspective of not having gone over there yet
Yes.
this year, but it's like before, without having a home base like this, you have to go and you're there,
I
and you're
know.
doing it all day.
I was just telling that to Coral. I was like, we didn't have a space to like drop our stuff.
Yeah. You just had to walk around all day long.
Scott and I would go back to the car, drop off our stuff, and just sit in silence for 10 minutes and then go back out.
It's
It was
brutal.
insane.
So at least now it's like you can go over there for half an hour,
Yeah.
see some shit, come back over here.
It's nice.
It's cool.
But it is overwhelming. If you don't game plan, it's really, you either have to go in with no plan or like a very specific plan, I feel like.
And I know that you've hit all your. I don't want to
Yeah.
talk about it too much because, like, obviously
Tonight.
tonight we'll talk about some more stuff. But you've hit all of your plans for
I
the day.
think so, yeah.
Okay,
I've hit my quota for the day.
nice. Yeah, I'm not. I don't think we're gonna get over there until 5, and then we'll have from 5 to 7. So I'll have like
that's
2
nice.
hours.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
I feel like
good.
I can see what's going on.
Totally.
Maybe buy some things.
I think after this, my goal is to buy some silly things.
Oh no!
I'm getting crazy.
Are you've been, I know, I saw Scott strap his backpack on. He was like, time to go to work.
He's locked in.
Yeah.
He's locked in a way that it's crazy to see.
Yeah, I
love
kind of
it.
like it.
I
He
know.
slept on the sofa like a little gremlin.
Really?
Because, well, our Airbnb, there's 3 bedrooms, but one of the bedrooms is 2 twin beds. And so since John was the second one there, he got the other room that only had 1 bed.
Okay.
So it was going to be Shay and Scott, which I figured was fine.
Yeah.
But Scott decided to just take the sofa. So he's downstairs on the sofa, and then he didn't get a shower, so he did one of these
Oh, God.
this morning.
He needs a shower. You need to
I
put
know.
him number 1 on the shower list.
I know. I thought
Not
we
that
had.
he smells, he works hard.
He's a hard worker, that little one.
You should see Coral in my hotel. It's nice.
Oh no.
We got all our skincare lined up.
Really?
My weave is hanging up.
No,
Yeah,
really?
I brought the girl.
You got the girls?
Yeah, no, we forgot the girls.
You forgot the girls?
I know.
It's part of our brand.
I know.
How dare you?
I guess we got to go buy a pair on the floor.
If anyone has a set of double D fake boobies that we can borrow
I know.
for the bit, we won't get them too sweaty.
We thought about Amazoning them overnight.
Oh, Jesus.
You
I
never
mean, that's
know.
what I did originally. We got a lot of miles out of those.
We really have. And
Yeah.
there's still more miles to come.
There are miles upon miles. We're going to ride those things till the doors blow off and
Yeah.
the wheels fall off.
It's true.
You know what I mean?
No, but our room is nice. We have a fridge full of bum. We got little snacks.
Yeah.
We got
Snacky.
the TV on all night. We got the AC turned down low.
God dang, god dang.
really nice.
When we got home last night from the Tiny Onion party, I
Mm-hmm.
Uber Eats from Ralph's some of those like soup cups that you put in the microwave because I
That's
can't
nice.
eat solid food. I'm gonna talk about why at the end with
I was
Alex.
wondering, yeah, okay.
Yeah, because I feel like that's a little
We're gonna
fun.
drop the
Yeah, a little
drop the
thing.
goss.
Yeah. But yeah, I Uber Eats some soup, and that's it.
Yeah.
It was pretty great.
We didn't eat, and we ate a bunch at the Tiny Onion party.
Yeah.
Because we had to protein up.
Beef up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got back, and I immediately went to sleep.
Really?
Like, I passed out so hard. We were going to watch Lestat, but then
I know.
we were
I'm
just
so
so
mad
tired.
at you for that.
We had a travel day. It was hard.
I know. Teeny was here. We were shooting some Teenies with Teeny earlier, and I just wanted to like get all of us together to chat about Lestat.
We should.
you know?
Because Coral and I bought the same shirt. She wore it yesterday.
Really?
I'm waiting a day to cool off before I wear it.
Yeah, because you don't
But-
want to be too like.
I don't want it to seem like I borrowed her shirt.
Have you seen any Lestat stuff out there?
No, none.
Really?
No.
I know there's a big Lestat image on like the side of a building somewhere.
I saw that. I clocked that.
Yeah.
It's like a few blocks down.
Yeah.
But when Coral walked in with her Lestat shirt yesterday, Teeny clocked it within seconds of her entering the building.
Really?
And like honed in on it.
Wow.
So yeah, I would love to sit down and okay, we'll watch tonight, and then if we can wrangle Teeny, I would love that.
See, this is what we should do. We should get you guys on Teenies with Teeny and you just talk about Lestat for the whole time.
Okay, when?
I
Friday,
don't know.
Saturday?
We'll make it happen.
Okay, well we have to watch it. So yeah,
Yeah.
this weekend.
It's a doozy, that last episode.
I can't wait.
It's a doozer. You haven't watched The Pit yet, right?
No, it is on
Ugh.
my list. It's not because I'm opposed to it. I just like
yeah.
I gotta.
It's a different form of good.
yeah.
You know? It's not like it's like moment by moment you feel good watching it.
I mean, I love House. So
Yeah,
how,
I think
how
you'll
different
like
is
that
it?
probably.
I love like a procedural.
Talk to me about Jar Jar Binks because this was like gone from my memory until your love of it really kind of brought it back.
Well, this comic specifically sold out in the shop like first day.
Yeah.
I snagged every cover.
First day, you say?
Yeah.
Did it go back to reprints?
No, or maybe we didn't get the reprints. I don't know, but the people love Jar Jar, and I won't apologize for it. It's
Really?
awesome. I don't know what it is. I had the towel with Jar Jar's face on it growing up. It
Oh
came
my
out right at that
gosh.
age where I loved Jar Jar
What
Binks.
year did the Phantom Menace come out? 2001?
I think so.
2000 maybe?
I
Maybe
think
99?
2001. No, because I was old enough to see it like in theaters,
Yeah.
and I was born in '93.
My
Humble
God.
brag.
Humble brag. But
Slowly
yeah.
starting to mean nothing.
I know. When Todd was, when we were interviewing Todd McFarlane earlier,
Mm-hmm.
and here's a little dish, when he was like talking about Spawn being 35 years old, I was like, this is older than this bitch over here.
Mm-hmm. I know. And
She's
he
only
was like,
32.
he made some comment about like, I think around your age. I was like, yeah, you'd be
Yeah,
right.
that's right.
33, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to go back. I don't think I've watched the prequel movies in quite a while.
Oh, it's so good.
I just remember I saw the last two I saw all of them in theaters, but the last two I
Yeah.
remember being real stinkers.
How dare you, first of all?
No, sorry.
It is so. I love them. They're my favorites because I grew up with them. And like we grew up watching the original 3 Star Wars, but the prequels were just so. I don't know what. I mean, the Padme and Anakin of it all was really the thing I loved.
Yeah.
And Jar Jar was like the perfect comedic relief. But I love Dune, and I realized I just love really boring like space politic movies.
Yeah,
So,
okay, I could see that.
You know, it really fills that void for me. It's a lot of people on the Senate floor, wheeling and dealing, backstabbing.
Yeah, maybe that's why I thought it was so boring.
Yeah, but that final scene.
Yeah, remind me what happens?
Oh, stop it.
What happened? Anakin?
Anakin, Obi-Wan goes to confront Anakin, and they have this big lightsaber battle like in the lava. They're like jumping on these little things that are swishing around, and then, you know, he like cuts his limbs off. He's like, I have the high ground, don't do it. And he jumps and he goes, "Swah, swah." And then he's like rolling around in the dirt. Anakin, he's like, I
Could you
hate
reenact it
you."
for me?
Probably.
Like, could you mime it right now?
No,
Could you try?
not for free.
Wow. Here, I'll give you a teeny tiny little Batman comic.
Sold. All right.
I was going to have, I asked Daniel Warren Johnson and David Cho to sign it, but
They didn't.
it didn't happen.
That's okay.
It fell onto the floor into a little crack.
I'm just
and, like,
lost.
yeah, David Cho was like, is that a butt plug? I said, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Sure
yeah.
is.
I love that you brought that. That's very on brand for
Yeah,
us.
you got to keep it tight, you know?
My teeny tiny Bane comic. Who should we have sign it?
This one?
Wait,
It's out of the bag and board.
did you just grab that out of there out of the back?
I don't know. Scott handed it to me or someone.
Scott's
handed it to me.
rifling through my Batman?
Yeah, we've been rifling through all sorts of shit back there.
God,
I've been
nothing's
back there
safe.
rifling through shit looking for Jar Jar Binks.
Really?
Yeah, where is he? I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
You
Where-
never know.
Where he at?
What's next on your schedule after this?
I think I'm gonna go to like the comic section, kind of in like
Okay.
the early like hundos,
Yeah,
because they always have cool stuff.
yeah. Are you hunting for anything in particular?
Not really. Just I'm always looking for like baby girl covers, like
Yeah.
Scarlet Witch, like Wonder Woman. I'm always kind of peeking,
Yeah. Okay.
but I don't know really. I just like to see where it takes me.
Yeah. Just let it vibe. Is
Yeah.
there that is that vendor there with like all the old cards? Did you find
Old
him yet?
cards?
Remember it was like
oh
all the
yeah,
old
we
trading
haven't looked
cards?
yet. Most places are kind of where they were last year, so
Really?
I bet if we go to the back.
So did we determine what the new Labubu is?
There's a lot of Labubus that are kind of not Labubus. Like
Okay.
everyone's doing like their own Labubu in a way. Like the
Yeah.
Godzilla one that looks
Right.
really cool.
Okay.
But I haven't really noticed yet. We've been avoiding the toys because it's scary over there.
It is, yeah.
I bought some magic cards for Mikey. He's gonna freak out. He's
Really?
gonna
Some
freak out.
singles?
No, some packs.
Oh,
I'm not showing that
no.
tonight, so I feel like I can talk
Like
about it.
older packs?
Yeah, Lord of the Rings jump starts.
Oh,
which like
shit.
we didn't get.
Those
and,
are the
like,
ones that were, it's different. It was different from the other set, right? Like it was just.
I think so. I've never seen them before in the wild. And
Yeah.
even the guy selling them to me was like, I found this box. It's insane. I found them.
Wow.
They were not cheap,
Yeah.
but you know,
Well, you
I
gotta
left-
keep you gotta keep that husband happy. You
it's
know?
true. Trying. I don't
Trying.
know.
You're like, here, baby, I got
Yeah.
you these cards.
Sorry, I'm gone all week, and I haven't been home in the last few
Yeah,
weeks.
what's he eat? What's he even eating there?
I don't know.
Just at work every
he
day?
eats a lot of, like chili from a can,
Oh my god.
sushi,
My god.
two ends of the spectrum.
So we're just gonna keep vamping. We got coming up at 4:00 is our Todd interview.
Oh, great.
Scott cut it up. It's about 22 minutes long.
Great.
Of just straight, unadulterated Todd right to your veins.
And me to the right, just going,
Yeah. I told David Cho was over here, and I said, "Oh, we just interviewed Todd McFarlane." And he goes, "The Todd Father," and I said, "Yeah,
Yeah.
I called him that."
yeah.
Is that's a thing?
I don't know.
Everyone
That
calls-
must be that's got to be a thing.
Yeah, it's got to be right.
But no one calls him Spawn Daddy.
Yeah.
Not like we
oh,
do.
I heard Ahmed Best is here.
All right.
But stick around. We only got like 2 minutes to go.
Oh. Should
So,
I-
you know, we're gonna run this quick. Look at there's Scott right there with his
Ooh.
little CVS
There's our
bag.
boy.
Who knows what's in that bag?
should I give up the
Who knows?
the hot seat?
Yeah, bring him in. Bring him in. We'll do a quick 2 minutes.
Hi.
Yeah. Hi. Come on in. Sit down right there.
I'll let you take the prime seat.
Yeah, we're going live, baby. We're live right now.
Live right now. Oh, good lord.
Ahmed Best.
How are you?
Thank you for coming by.
Thank you for having me. I apologize. I've been running back and forth around the con
Yeah.
trying to find this place.
No worries.
Doing
I mean, you
panels and
found
stuff.
it, and now you're in the air conditioning. So
Oh my God, it's so fantastic. It's wonderful.
it's freezing in here.
Oh, it feels like heaven right now.
Yeah, yeah.
It feels so good.
Talk to me about talk to me about this.
Jar Jar, #1. So, one-shot comic book. Mark Guggenheim and myself and a bunch of fantastic artists. We all came together and we wrote this thing. And Jar Jar and Kelleran Beq get to meet between the cover of these
Yeah.
pages. And it's been a wonderful, wonderful experience. It's like two sides of myself that I can finally, in public, talk to myself and not look like a crazy person. But there's a lot of reveals in
Yeah.
the comic book, and there's a bunch of like wonderful Easter eggs that tie the Mandalorian and the prequels, and
Yeah.
you know, saving Grogu.
This
and
was
all
a
of that
big hit for us. We sold a lot of copies of this.
Oh, yeah?
Sold out. This is actually her personal copy.
Really?
I
And
had
she
to bring
brought
one
it.
because we didn't have any from the shop. To
Oh my
bring,
gosh!
so-
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
We got to tell Marvel so they can order more.
Honestly,
Yeah, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Come on, Marvel.
Come on, Marvel. What
So
you
talk to
doing?
me real quick. We only have a couple minutes, but what has it been like kind of re-embracing this character and like owning it and like turning it into this and how's it been?
I mean, the really big thing about it was I wanted to explore Jar Jar actually growing up, being mature, and like what it is for Jar Jar to be a senator. One of the things that George said to me when we were doing Revenge of the Sith is like, well, Jar Jar's a politician now. And it didn't really expand beyond that. And there was a scene that I did with Ian McDermott in Revenge of the Sith. It was just Palpatine and Jar Jar having this conversation. And that conversation never made it into the movie. So I wanted to be able to explore what that relationship between Palpatine and Jar Jar was, and really kind of flesh it out. And what does it mean for Jar Jar to be a politician? And one of the things that it does mean is that he kind of has to grow up pretty quickly. There are consequences to actions. So giving emergency powers to the Chancellor and pretty much just kind of being the catalyst for the Star Wars dictatorship, he's actually going to see firsthand what that means in the comic book. And Kelleran Beq is the person who like shows him. And he's like, look, Jar Jar, you were like this cute, bumbly, sidekick of a person, but now you actually have responsibilities. And you can't just say things, right? Words have meaning. Actions have meaning, right? Things that you do have meaning. And so post-Clone Wars, Jar Jar was still, really childish and really kind of clumsy in the Clone Wars. But post-Clone Wars, Jar Jar as senator, as politician, what does it mean? So he's beginning to realize what that means, and he's beginning to actually take action in trying to subvert Palpatine's impetus to become the Empire, and does.
Wow. Do you have any comic book writing mentors that kind of helped you guide you along the way of creating this?
Well, I've been a comic book fan since I was a kid.
Yeah.
I grew up reading comic books, and comic books were my happy place. That was my escape, even more so than video games. It was movies and comic books. So there's just so many writers and artists that I came up with to mention. I mean, I saw Jim Lee in an airport one time,
Oh my
and I was
God.
like, "Oh my God, you're Jim Lee!" And he was like, "Why are you talking?" to me?" Because I guess unless you're that guy,
Yeah.
I feel the same way about Jar Jar fans when
Yeah.
Jar Jar fans see me in an airport and they're like, "Oh my God!" I'm like, "Okay, you're deep."
Calm down.
You know what I'm saying? If you can recognize me running to
Yeah.
the plane, you're deep in. And I totally did that to Jim Lee.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh,
Listen,
okay.
he deserves it at this point.
Totally.
He's earned that.
Totally.
Where can people find you this weekend?
I am doing a Lucasfilm panel tomorrow at 10 o'clock,
Okay.
10 a.m., somewhere in there.
Friday at 10 a.m. Some more across
Friday,
straight.
10 a.m. With publishing, Lucasfilm Publishing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, there's going to be some cool stuff that is about to happen that will be announced tomorrow.
Love that.
So hopefully comic book fans will be really happy about it.
Is there anybody here you're excited to see this weekend?
I just did a panel with my friend Malcolm Barrett,
Yeah.
and it was Malcolm Barrett, De'Ara Kilpatrick, Tracy Toms, Seth Green, and
Yeah.
it was called Malcolm and Friends, and it was so much fun because we were on a panel together, and we're all really friends.
Yeah.
I've known all of them for more than 20 years. So, I mean, it was kind of weird because we were just talking. And the audience were looking at us do you guys want to be alone? Or do you want to drink? But I'm just such a fan. I always walk into these conventions with my eyes wide open and hoping to be surprised.
Yeah.
So that's what I want. I want to be surprised. I want to be stunned. I want to be wowed. I always say, if the awness of wonder fills you up, make sure you leave some wonderful behind.
Yeah.
And I always love feeling that wonderful.
Yeah. Love that. Before we go, Kenzie wants to ask you a question. She's a huge Jar Jar fan. Go ahead.
do?
Yeah, hit him.
I mean,
Hit me.
okay, you kind of explained a lot of it with Jar Jar being a senator, and what if we get more Jar Jar in comics? Is there any avenue you're excited to explore?
Yes.
I want to hear it.
if and when you go through this comic book, you'll see what happens between Jar Jar and Kelleran. And one of the things about Jar Jar being who he is and not actually being taken very seriously is he can kind of be the senator who just sits by the door and nobody pays attention to. But what we're kind of pushing Jar Jar to be in these iterations right now is the impetus and the beginning of the rebellion. So Jar Jar sees what's about to happen, and he sends Kelleran out on all of these missions to go, let's set up a way so if when shit hits the fan, we'll be prepared, we'll be ready, and we'll have a network that at least we can communicate in and we can talk to. It's kind of like Mesh-tastic. You guys know Mesh-tastic? So Mesh-tastic is this it's an app, right, that you can do messaging. It's a messaging app that is over radio waves, right? So rather than digital messaging, which is what we all do now, which has to go to a server, you can do the same kind of message. You can message your digital devices through radio waves. So in turn, it's encrypted, right? And you can't be quote unquote spied on.
Yeah.
So that kind of inspired me for this comic book. how do you create a communication network that the Empire knows nothing about, right?
Yeah.
And who are those people that you can tap into to be those nodes to create those networks, right? So if you
Yeah.
watch things like Rogue One, that actually led into
Yeah.
the information that the rebels got in order to destroy the Death Star, that had to start somewhere.
Yeah.
Starts with Jar Jar.
Well, Marvel, I want more Jar Jar.
We want more Jar
We
Jar.
want more.
Yeah, me too. I got a kid going to college right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need more Jar Jar.
We gotta sell these books, y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ahmed Best, for coming by and talking to us about this. I love your enthusiasm for the character and the fandom and all things.
Oh my God, it's the best.
We are so happy to have you, and I'm sure we'll see you again. We got. Are you in LA? We gotta come.
I'm in LA.
You gotta come by the shop sometime.
Done. Let's
Done.
do it.
Send it.
Send.
All right. Well, that's it
Hit
for
send.
Ahmed Best. We're gonna be back with Todd McFarlane in just a second, so stick around. Welcome back to Revenge of TV live from San Diego Comic-Con. We are not live at the moment. This is a pre-recorded segment, but here in the studio, we got the Todd father himself, Todd McFarlane. Holy cow.
What are you guys doing?
Oh, you know, a little bit of
Come
this.
on, man. I hope you guys are staying out of trouble. And I hope you're pacing yourself. 4-day show. Come on, don't get too excited.
We're
here in
trying
the
to
first
get
couple days.
into trouble, which is why we got you
Oh.
here. Get us in some trouble already.
That's it.
You know?
That's it. Are you holding up so far?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
good.
excited.
Because we're just beginning.
I
We're only
know.
on mile 3 of the marathon.
Yeah.
It's 26 miles. Like, come on, man. I see way too many people. I've been here 50 years now, off and on. And I've seen way too many people that like burn out of the gate.
Yeah.
Wednesday night, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They're like not, and Sunday they are schlepping. Like I'm going. I told you guys.
You
Like,
got to pace yourself.
You got to pay. And you got to have good shoes.
Yeah.
It's
Pace
true.
yourself in good shoes.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's miserable.
We haven't
Anyway.
we haven't even gotten to leave the studio yet. We've been so
Oh,
bogged down
so
here.
you haven't had to do the schlep then?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
our
no.
fingers are free. It's freezing in here, so you know we're living the life.
That's it.
The Todd Father, Todd McFarlane himself. Can I call you Todd Father? Have you heard that before?
Yeah.
Call me, it's your show. You call
Can I
me
call
whatever you want.
you Daddy of Spawn? Does
Yeah.
that work?
Spawn Daddy.
Yeah.
Spawn Daddy. Okay.
I've actually, I've got my dad's going to be coming later today. He's 90 years old.
Oh my God.
And he's like, Todd, this might be my last. It's funny. This might be my last chance to go see. Right? I'm like, Dad, what are you talking about? Might be my last chance. He lives up in Canada, and I was like, he doesn't usually leave anymore. The house. So I'm like, you want to come down to San Diego? Let's go. So he's coming a little bit later. So if you see me
That's
hanging out with a
awesome.
cute little guy in a wheelchair, that's my old man. So,
Having you here is a dream come true. We are all massive fans.
thank you.
We have a shop in Los Angeles called Revenge of, where we have a Spawn book club.
Yes.
Oh,
Which we've
what?
done for 3
man.
years now. We started on issue 1, Compendium 1. It's a monthly meetup. We read through. We're on Compendium 3 now. It's been a big hit.
Yeah.
Shoot. Look, here's the problem for you guys.
Yeah.
Is that by the time you catch up to like Compendium 7, I'll be coming out with 8.
Yeah.
So then you go,
That's how
oh
I
man,
feel.
oh man, we're never gonna finish this thing
Yeah.
here.
It's
it
never
just keeps
ending.
coming. It just keeps coming. Yeah. At some point, I sit there and I go, how many compendiums have we done at Image? Because you got to get to 50. I keep saying you got to
Yeah.
get to 50 issues, and I go at some point, I go, I got 7. I got 7 just myself, and then I would just between Kingspawn and Gunslinger and Scorch, I just hit 50 with all of those. So I go 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 10 myself.
That's a lot.
Right? And then I go, how much is the rest of Image minus Robert Kirkman done collectively as a whole in 30 years, right? Like, come on, slackers. Like,
Yeah.
pick it up.
You got a whole Encyclopedia Britannica set,
yeah, come
basically.
on, man. Like, compendiums are cool.
So you started Image 34 years ago.
Yeah, next year will be the 35th anniversary.
35 years.
Yeah, of Spawn and Image. And coincidentally, the 50th anniversary of when I created the character as a kid.
Yeah.
That was in 1977.
Incredible. How's the comics industry changed since then? In these 34 years, for the better, for the worse? What's new?
You know what? I don't really sort of sit back and analyze because you're in the middle of the wave all the time, right?
Yeah.
So your job is to can you catch the wave and stay on your board? So there's been obviously highlights and low light. Like there's highs and lows. Here's for a guy like me, the goal is we all have a bell curve, right? I
Yeah.
don't care whether it's your character, your product, or you personally. Your career is a bell curve. The question is, what is the shape of the bell curve?
Right.
And so I have seen plenty of people, especially celebrities, whose bell curve goes high real fast. Like, and it's a great ride. But then in a couple years, it goes down, and then you go, man, whatever happened to them, right? You know those
Yeah.
characters?
Yeah.
Right. The ones that I was more enamored with was like seeing like, man, the Rolling Stones are still doing it, right? Kiss is still doing it. Ozzy Osbourne is still doing it. Like they have 40, 50-year careers. Again,
Yeah.
they're not at the top the whole time, but their bell curve is long and like this, and it's a slow grind down. And all of a
Yeah.
sudden they're 50 years into whatever occupation they chose, and they're still somewhat relevant. Those to me are my go-to. Going, man, that's cool. Instead of the rocket ship up and the rocket ship down.
Yeah,
right?
well, and I think that's what's so interesting about Spawn, and that's why we created a Spawn book club, is because it's like this is something that's been around consistently since like I was a kid, and it's continuously good. It evolves, and it's just I feel like there's not much else like that.
The simple math is, and again, not that small portion of the population knows who Spawn is, but the math is it next year at 35. If you are 35 or younger on the planet,
Yeah,
you've never lived on a planet where that brand hasn't existed. Doesn't mean
Crazy.
you know it. Doesn't mean you've read it. Doesn't mean, but it means that it's been there. It's never not been there, and you're 35,
Yeah.
right? So, okay, cool. At some point, longevity and attrition, which is just say it over and over and over and over again, right? Look at, I've said before, I have not intentionally ever in my life read anything about the Kardashians.
More power to you, sir.
But I know stuff about them
Yeah,
because they're just always there.
Yeah.
They got a big
We're inundated.
They got a flat bell curve too.
Yeah.
And I'm just like going, how do I know about that? Like, how do our parents, when you say, hey, I'm drawing the Hulk, and our parents go, oh man, you're doing the Hulk. Because I know they didn't collect the Hulk.
Yeah.
yeah,
They didn't go and buy toys,
yeah.
but somehow they know the Hulk.
It's just
They know
in the
Spider-Man. They
in the
know
zeitgeist.
Yeah.
because it's out there. And so
Yeah.
to me, it's like, hey, if you can get one or two characters out and the people go, man, I think I've heard of it. That's enough. That's a
Yeah.
victory in and of itself. So, and it just means that you're getting older. So
Yeah.
it's okay.
How does it feel letting go of those reins finally and handing them over to Matthew Rosenberg?
At some point, I think you should be experimenting, right?
Yeah.
Because I can keep doing it forever, and I got lots of enthusiasm. But I'm a known quantity, and they're going to go, oh, okay, Todd gives us this. This is how many people are interested in that. There we are. I bring on somebody new, right? Kenzie, come on, you want to come and draw, write the book? It's different. It's going to be different. So the question is it going to be different and people like it more or less? They're never going to like it the same. So I think it's okay to mix it up every now and then and just let people sort of sample new ones. So my ideal is that I put on somebody like on the OG Spawn book, like Matt Rosenberg, and people, if he does his job right, people come up to me and go, Todd, you idiot. You should have hired him 10 years ago. Like, we have to put up with your stuff. And look at what Matt's doing, and it's awesome, and you should have brought him on. And the answer, like, that would be, I'd be a proud papa if that was
Yeah.
happening. Basically, oh man, your kid is better than you, right? And it's like, part of it's like, God, because I know how that is, because I still play baseball with 30-year-olds, right?
Yeah.
And hardball. And my kid now is a center fielder, and I was a center fielder growing up. And every time I'm out in left field looking at my son, there's only two things going through my mind. One, I'm proud of him. That I'm like, oh, look at him. He's growing up. He's a good ball player, and he's a center field. And two, fuck, I should be playing center field, right? I don't. Is he actually better than me? Like, really, is he better than me? So I still can't give up that it's like, I know he's my son, but I still think I'm better. But everything sort of comes, and eventually your time wanes. My daughter is really good at pickleball now. I play pickleball, and she told me the other day, because she's nails. she's nails. She's like, Dad, you're good. As a matter of fact, Dad, you're really good. But your time has come and gone. Your talents are your talents are waning, right? Waning. I'm like, what are you talking about? And they're like, it's like, Dad, I'm 30. I'm at the peak of my life. I can beat you. and she when she says that, first off, she makes me angry. But second, she reminds me exactly what I would have said at 30. Like at 30, I would never have let my 6-year-old man ever beat me at anything. I don't give a shit. So I go, God, I like the spirit, but let's play. Like so. I don't know. We're gonna. I like bringing on talent and watching them flourish. Yeah. Right. Even if it means they don't flourish for me, they come and then Marvel or DC picks them off, or they go do their own. They go do their own thing or something like that. I just go, man, I knew them when. I feel like a dad. I knew them when.
Does letting people like Matthew kind of take over for a little bit, does that give you the leeway to go explore some other things, like the upcoming series you have with Mark Spears? Yeah. Exploring. So I talked to Matt about taking over the original Spawn book, and then eventually I was like, doesn't it make sense for you to take over King Spawn too? I just sort of went. Maybe I can get a twofer here, right? And he fell for it. And he went, that makes sense, Todd. Maybe I should do both. And I went, oh man, that was a little bit too easy. And then I gave up the writing on Gunslinger to Erica Schultz. And part of it was, again, just to let people sample new, hopefully better, cooler stories. But it also allows me to do more artwork. Yeah. Right? Because the one thing that haven't had the time to do as much of as I'd like is like more covers and more art, and just because again my career is built on the art side of things. Sure. And people still ask for it, right? So I'm going, okay, you gotta give some of the writing away and some of the being a boss stuff away and just do your art. It must be creatively refreshing though to like have the time now to kind of explore some of these other things a little bit. Although it feels like you have a lot of time, you're like on top of everything anyway. Well, yeah, but sometimes it doesn't work that way. I should be, but sometimes I'm going, maybe I need to take more fly balls so I can take my son out of center field and take his position, right? And then I maybe got to go practice pickleball so I can take my daughter down, right? So sometimes I'm not nearly as disciplined as I should be, where I should be doing more artwork. But yeah, I give myself a lot of flexibility at this point in my life. I put in 40 years, right? Yeah. So the things that when I was maybe your age, that you're trying to, like, first off, get in, then you want to get steady work, then you want to get sort of noticed, then you're constantly fighting to have a career and it be a meaningful career. So you're thinking about things that once you sort of climb the mountaintop, and I got lucky and fortunate that I was able to sort of climb pretty high, that then you don't worry about that stuff, right? You just go, I don't have to make a career. My career's made. Like, I don't have to make money. I got some money, right? So now you go, let's just do cool stuff, right? You go back to being like as an amateur of going, let's just do cool stuff, right? Like that's it. Like I also tell people, I got this theory that they're like, hey Todd, you don't seem to get worried about like social media and stuff, and part of it is I never read any social media comments anyway. Smart. So I both good or bad. I've told people stay away from it. No, I'm disinterested. Yeah. In why you dislike or like it, like, because I just put out my art and I go, here it is at this price on this day. Yeah. It's up to you to choose whether you want to do it, whatever. But if everybody loves it, I'm not changing a line, and if everybody hates it, I'm not changing a line because it's done. Yeah, it's a pure thing that came from you. You're making a piece of art. Like I think for me, the mistake they've made is that they think I'm looking for affirmation. Yeah, I'm over that. Yeah, right. I'm just going, here's the cover, here's the price, and it comes out on September 5th. If any of that information is interesting to you, you may want to support it. Yeah. If you don't like it, then don't support it. Like, this is easy, right? Mm-hmm. But to tell me whether you like it or you don't like it, like, it doesn't change any of those facts. I'm just
doing an education when
Right.
I put out art. I'm not going, look at me, I'm not good, right? Maybe when I was in my 20s and 30s, I'd pimp and primp a lot more.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, no, this is just the book, whatever. But here's sort of the piece that loosened it up for me. I think I got probably globally, if I got everybody together, maybe 2 million fans. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I take the 2 million and I divide it by the population of the planet, 8.1 million. And you get a fraction. And then you take your fraction and then you go, okay, that's a crazy number. So let's round it up to the nearest whole number. The nearest whole number of the fraction of 2 million divided by 8 billion is zero. Is zero. So
that's true.
So here's where zero matters. It's to me, it's the zero factor. That means if all 2 million fans say, Todd, I hate it. And I do the math. Okay, 2 million people hate it out of 8.1 million. It's 0%.
Yeah.
And if all
Of the
2 million
planet.
people say, Todd, oh man, you're the best. I love it. I do the math, and it's 0%, which basically means for me, no matter what happens, I'm irrelevant. All right? No. It's true. I'm irrelevant. I'm zero on my best day, and I'm zero on my worst day.
I mean, we're all just space dust. You know what I mean?
But here's why the zero matters. Once you sort of accept that all of this doesn't really have a giant impact, then why don't I just have a good time doing what I'm doing? Why? Because instead of trying to please people, because either way I get to the zero. Either way I get to zero. So why don't I just go, Todd, what do you want to do today that would be fun? Because I only have dominion over one person.
So what are you doing right now that's fun besides the pickleball and the baseball? Like what of the McFarlane Toys image? What in that world right now are you really?
Man, we're developing. He's going to make a cameo in a big video game coming up.
Okay.
Because he was in Call of Duty.
Yes, amazing.
And so I guess some other people saw that and they went, "Hey, can we put him in ours?" So I keep seeing the artwork for those. Yeah. And whenever I lend Spawn into somebody else's like video game, I always say the same thing: assume nobody knows who Spawn is. Assume nobody knows who I am, which is the majority of the people playing your game.
Sure.
Just make him the coolest character, in that game. Yeah. Within the parameters of what you think your fans want.
Yeah.
So if you've got to add or subtract anything, do it to make him the coolest, so that people go, "Oh man, they got this new character named Prawn, and I don't know, but he's like the coolest guy, man, in this video game." And then somebody goes, "Oh, that's a comic book." Oh, it is, right? Like that's okay. That's still a victory.
It's fine. Yeah, you're spreading the gospel.
And it's part of the sort of the Kardashian attrition that it's like somebody over here knows nothing about it. It's like all of a sudden here's the word, right? And if you get the word out, okay, cool. So we're doing that. We just picked up a couple of license on the toy front that we're going to be announcing here in a couple months. You mentioned the Spawn 77. Yep. I just had another meeting again about the movie because I keep rejecting the script.
What's going on with the movie?
I keep rejecting the script.
I know. We want
I
to
keep
know.
rejecting the scripts.
Well, I mean, more power to you.
I
appreciate that.
I gotta get a script. Come on, man. Come on. At the very beginning, like 10 years ago, I think we can do small, creepy, like dark stuff and not forget superhero. And then now we're 10 years later, and all of a sudden it's like, there's obsession. There's backrooms.
Now we're creepy.
You know, there's Leviticus. And you're going, and I keep looking, going, this is what I've been talking about for 10 years. Yeah. Right? Like, and everybody just kept overthinking it. And it's like, and now they're back going, this is what I said 10 years ago that it should be. This cool, creepy, dark, messed up thing that people walk out and just go, that was crazy, man. And then they go, that was a superhero movie? Yeah, maybe, I guess.
So we're waiting for the perfect script. You think we're close?
No.
All right, that's fine.
No. We're vetting some new writers, and I pitched them an idea, and I guess here's my ego, or maybe I'm just getting old, and we need writers that will work with me. I am tired of giving my ideas away. Yeah. Sitting back, waiting, and then they just hand it, and I read the script, and within 10 pages, I go, no, it's off base. So I need somebody that will work with me every day. And as soon as they write 2 pages, I get to read it, and we don't get off the path.
Yeah.
of at least what I want, because I still have the rights. I get to approve this final script. So, and I keep telling the writers and everybody, they're going, what do you want, Todd? And I go, if I do a word cloud of Spawn, I think the biggest words, easy by far, dark,
Yeah.
moody, creepy, badass. So write a script.
That's it.
Write a script, and if those 4 words are at the forefront, then you've got a good script.
Yeah.
But what they want to do is go, oh man, I want to do like issues 1 through 5, right?
Yeah.
If you and when I got to tell you, one of my ticks is when I sit down with a writer and they go, oh man, I collected Spawns in 1992. I was on, and I go, they're going to be too loyal, right? Because if you ask me today, when the writers are there, I go, ask me, what's Spawn? I'm going to talk about Spawn from issue 1 to 377. I'm going to talk about the character through all of that. You just want to talk, and of that conversation, very little will be the first 5 issues.
Right. That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, Spawn is much more than the first 5 issues, because
Absolutely.
that was just the beginning.
Which-
that was
Yeah.
the seeds, and now it's an oak tree.
Yeah.
Like, let's do something about the oak tree, right?
Yeah.
Instead of the seed that was planted. I don't know. It's weird to me how they want to go to the. I would argue the first 5 issues are the worst 5 issues.
Yeah. Well, and that's why, I mean, that's why we're still going. We're on issue 112 of Spawn Book Club.
Yeah.
One last thing before I let you go. I'm hoping, if you wouldn't mind, signing one of these for us so we can give it away later on the live stream
we got it. Oh, yeah,
in
that'd be
issue
cool.
number 1. And while you're signing this very quickly,
And you know what? That might be the first issue one I've ever signed. So
Yeah.
first, this would be unique.
yeah, exactly. There's none other out
Yeah.
there.
This would be the first time I signed this book. Even.
Yeah. Have you seen it recently at all? Or
I've got a better color. We'll do it when I'm done here.
Yeah.
We'll get you guys.
Okay.
This is a rookie giving me a black pen on this dark cover. It's not how it's done.
Listen, if there's anything to describe me, it's rookie for sure.
I've got a whole pocket full of colors.
My
Amazing.
God.
We're gonna get something sassy.
The
Don't worry
professional.
about it. It'll look good.
While you sign that, Kenzie's going to ask you one question from our Spawn Book Club members that we literally
Oh.
just asked them.
Kenji, okay, fire
All
away,
right.
fire away.
So feel free to drop the mic. She'll put the mic
Oh,
up
yeah.
for you. You can
I'll
sign the
hold
thing.
mic while you, or
While I'm
you said
signing?
you wanted to sign off.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm gonna put it on a desk. and
Oh.
it's
Cool.
like
You
it's
got it.
tough to sign it in my
Yeah,
lap.
you're right,
I'm
you're
gonna
right.
do it because I want to get a good autograph for that person.
Love
So,
that. We're
there
going
you
to give
go.
that away.
Yeah.
So, all
Well,
right, hit the question.
You already answered the question about the movie. That was one of theirs. The last question is, will you join Spawn Book Club?
Will I join it?
Yeah, will you join our Spawn Book Club?
How do I join it? How much does it cost? What's the annual fee?
You get a T-shirt.
Yeah, you
so
get a
there's that.
T-shirt, so
Oh, yeah.
it might be worth it
Oh man.
for you.
Is it is a t-shirt sassy?
It's really sassy.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's real good.
Wait,
okay.
yeah.
I wish I would have brought it.
Can my wife join?
Absolutely.
She hates Spawn.
Bring the gang.
Yeah, we've got a
But-
lot of converts in the book club.
Yeah.
Most people have never read before, and
Yeah.
now we're
Yeah.
3 years in.
Okay, because my wife, Kenzie, look, is the editor of issue 1, right? She edited the first 4 or 5, and Spawn goes after Wanda,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's not an accident. Come on, man. Right?
Amazing.
Wanda.
That's not an
Wanda needs to be
accident.
part of the book club.
All right. Well,
Absolutely.
She's way smarter than me.
It would be an honor.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Todd McFarlane, for stopping by, giving us your
Thank
time.
you.
I know you're a busy man. We appreciate it. You have made our day, our week, our year.
Oh.
That is it for today, and we'll be back soon with more. TV live from San Diego Comic-Con. We are here at the Ignition Pavilion, baby. We just got out of the pre-roll interview with Todd McFarlane, which of course went long, but here we are back with our next guest, Seth Hoffman, showrunner, writer, producer, all things TV and movies, and talk to me.
How's it going? I just got to the con about 15 minutes ago, and I am
my God.
already overwhelmed.
Yeah.
There's so much here.
Yeah.
I haven't been in about 10 years, and
Oh my God.
I'd forgotten just how overwhelming
Yeah.
it is. It's a feast.
It certainly had, like, I would say there was a bubble of overwhelmingness, like in like 2018, and it sort of plateaued, obviously, for reasons. But we're like ramping it up again, and it's very overwhelming. Although I haven't left this room, which is what I tell everyone that sits down on the couch. But I can sense everyone that comes in is just sweaty and tired.
It is. It's a little bit more humid
Yeah.
than you'd expect from San
What's
Diego.
going on out there?
I know.
My
So-
God. Seth Hoffman, you are the showrunner of the new season of The Walking Dead Dead City,
That's true.
which is not, when does it air?
So we premiere Sunday night, Sunday, July 26th, AMC and AMC Plus.
Okay, Walking Dead is one of those things where it's like on my list I want to get back into. Like I was an OG viewer, like way back in the day, fell off, but now it's like maybe I should go back and rewatch all this stuff. Can I dive into Dead City?
100. So I was a writer on the Mothership seasons 4, 5, and 6,
Okay.
which may be in and around the time that.
Yeah, I think so.
So, you know, I wrote this season in many parts wanting to bring OG fans back. I wanted to write a season of TV that would really appeal because, you know, you think about how many people watched The Walking Dead
Yeah.
at its peak.
It's
How many
massive.
people loved it. And I think there's a way to really appeal to that audience and get those people come back in. And what we're doing this season, you know, spoiler alert if you haven't seen season 7, episode 1 of The Walking Dead that aired at least 10 years ago. So apologies for that. But Negan kills Maggie's husband, Glenn,
Right.
with a baseball bat to the head.
Infamously,
Yes.
yes.
And the two of them have been understandably at odds for a while.
Yeah.
But this year, you know, we're in the timeline of the show about 15 years past that. And these two characters have been at each other's throats for 10 years real time, from about 2016 to 20. So we imagined how could they possibly not become like good friends,
Coexist.
but coexist, work together. And once we imagined what that could look like, it opened up so many possibilities for these two characters and for the show. And we're really, really excited to share it with the world.
Yeah, I mean Jeffrey Dean Morgan, my God, you know, he's amazing at everything he does. What season of Dead City are we in now?
So this will be season 3.
Wow.
So seasons 1 and 2, they've come to New York City. Basically in seasons 1 and 2, New York City is in many ways a giant haunted house filled with millions of walkers and gangs, and there's a little bit of a Escape from New York feel, a little bit of the Warriors, but what has happened, sort of the big innovation that's happened in New York, is a brilliant scientist has figured out how to turn the rotting flesh of the walkers into methane gas to use for electricity. So
wow.
electricity, you know, New York City is getting back on the grid.
Yeah.
And sort of once Maggie and Negan can overtake these antagonistic forces, they can harness this power and they can really begin to build a hopeful community that has a real chance of surviving. Because, you know, when I was working on the Mothership seasons 4, 5, and 6, right, there were characters that would sometimes be stupid enough to hope for things, right? And they were quickly ground into dust and shown how stupid they were. But now we're in a place in the apocalypse where you really can hope for a better future, and this season we'll see the green shoots in that future.
I think that's what it keeps like drawing me back to like want to like Dead City specifically, like the visuals of it, and like and knowing a little bit about the lore and then where it's gone, it pulls me back in and want to jump back and watch all these spin-offs and everything else. So like I said, it's definitely on my list to get to. But I want to ask how much of your writing and producing on this show has been informed by Ghost Rider 2011?
Oh my God.
All of it?
100%. I mean, you must be a Marvel completist.
Yeah.
If you have seen Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance. I mean, there's a wild story behind that. So Scott Gimple and I were working on a TV show called Flash Forward that was run by David Goyer.
Yeah.
And we were working there at the time that Disney bought Marvel.
Oh, God.
And Sony had the rights to Ghost Rider, but those rights were going to lapse if they didn't make a Ghost Rider movie.
Which is a story I feel like we keep hearing. But okay, continue.
And they had this old David Goyer script. And they were like, David, write this movie for us so that we can get Nick Cage back and we can start shooting before the rights lapse. And Goyer's like, I can't do it, but I've got these two young writers on my staff, and they can do it. And so he called Scott and I into his office, closed the door, and was like, how would the two of you guys like to write a Go movie? That was the first we heard about it. It's like, yes, can we find out what exactly the movie's gonna be, maybe? But yeah, no, it was an amazing experience. It was, that's when I met Scott. I was working on Flash Forward, but the first thing we really did together was Ghost Rider, and then worked on another movie. He brought me into The Walking Dead when he moved over as showrunner, when he got promoted to be showrunner season 4. And we've worked together ever since. It's been a real joyful partnership.
What's next on the list for you?
For me, I mean, we are waiting to find out if we're going to get a season 4.
Yeah.
We're really hopeful.
I'm sure it's in the cards.
I'm optimistic.
People are eating it up. I mean, come on.
I think sort of. I mean, I will say this: the biggest metric obviously is what our audience is.
Yeah.
So if people are tuning in to watch season 3 of Dead City and liking what they're seeing, that's the people tuning in, telling other people to tune in, check it out. You've got a whole bunch of old friends who love the OG Walking Dead but have fallen off. You can say, hey, we're bringing back that feeling of Walking Dead again. Obviously nothing can replicate what the show was, but this is, we have the OG fans in mind when we were writing and shooting this show.
Yeah. Why do you think people are so into zombies still? I was going to say horny for zombies because that's like my brand of how to say it, but I wasn't sure if you'd react weird.
I mean, I think there are different things that appeal to it for different people.
Sure.
So, for me, growing up, I had an intense fear of death.
Okay.
And I mean, also hated horror.
Really?
Yeah. So I have a vivid memory of watching. You may be too young to get this reference, but
Thank you. Continue.
An episode of a TV show called Different Strokes.
Sure. Yeah.
That got way too intense for me, and I had to shut it off. That's how horror phobic
and now
I was.
You're
exactly. and so working on The Walking Dead in many ways has been deeply therapeutic for me, which has been amazing. But for me, there's this fascination of a quasi life after death.
Sure.
That sort of death isn't the end. That there's this, there's what's going through those zombies' head? What is that?
Yeah.
The zombie. I know there's some people who are fascinated with the survival element, with the apocalypse element. I mean, a big part of it for me, and it's something that we explore this season. We explore the humanity of the zombies,
Sure.
of the walkers. So that's, for me, one of the big things that I'm really interested in.
Yeah, it's funny because like we were just talking, my partner and I were talking about this the other day. Like in the gay community, we have like pups, you know, people who dress up like dogs.
Okay.
How come there's no zombie play?
I know.
Doesn't it seem kind of like a no-brainer?
I mean, there's if you're worried about endurance,
Yeah.
zombies, they just never stop. They're just,
You know what I mean?
I mean, it might be, you know, I mean, they do say that the brain is, you know, an erogenous zone.
There you go. So maybe we're onto something.
Yeah.
Where can people find you this weekend?
So I'll be at Hall H tomorrow.
Okay.
We've got a panel there. And then we've got a fan screening tomorrow night at Petco.
Cool.
And
At Petco, my God.
I know. They're not the whole park.
Oh.
It's like one of the sort of
Adjacent areas.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Okay. We'll pretend it's the whole park.
Yeah. I mean, I'll say season 6 of the Mothership, we did do the premiere in Madison Square Garden. It was
Incredible.
one of the most surreal experiences of my life. But yeah, no, I'll be there, and then, you know, just experiencing the amazing chaos that is the con. I want to walk the halls. I want to check out, you know, what's going on in and around. So I'll be here.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to duck indoor air conditioning and chat with me about Walking Dead City. It is premiering on July 26th on
This
AMC
Sunday, yes.
and AMC Plus.
Yes.
So tune into that. Thank you so much.
Thank you for
Seth
having me.
Hoffman, showrunner, producer, writer, all things. We got more coming up, so stick around. Welcome back to Revenge of TV live from San Diego Comic-Con. We are at the Ignition Pavilion all day, every day, 24/7. And we are back with another interview with our very good friend, friend of the shop, Marc Bernardin.
Hey!
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me, man.
Thank
This
you
is
for
fun.
making the time. You are the busiest man in comics.
I am one of a select few
You-
of overworked and overcaffeinated people.
Yeah, I mean, my God, like there's so many things on this list to even talk about, and I
Okay.
see your name pops up every other week on New Comic Book Day. It feels like, and
Yeah.
you've got so many things going on.
Let's do it.
Let's talk about what you're promoting right now.
Right now, I'm promoting the Star Wars Rogue One Saw Gerrera one-shot.
Yes.
Which was so much fun to write.
Big hit.
I'm promoting Fat Man Beyond, the podcast that I do with Kevin Smith.
Heard of it. Yes.
We're doing it tonight. What is today? Today's Thursday, so Thursday night.
Love it.
We're doing it.
Where is that going to be?
That is at the American Comedy Company, which is like up that street,
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
I'm gently promoting a little story that I wrote called The Odyssey.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Have
Is
anybody seen it?
it? I've heard of the Odyssey. Is it like that?
It's less dirty than the Odyssey.
Okay, not for me then.
No, yeah. The Odyssey is filthy. So much horseplay.
Yeah. Ooh, Mr. Hands.
Hey now. But yeah, man, that's my con.
Yeah.
It's being on panels talking about writing, getting to talk to people that I like, getting to see old friends, getting to make new friends, getting to drink other people's alcohol.
Yeah.
It is the dream.
That is like, we've been going a couple years now, and I finally, now that we've like settled in and don't ever leave here to actually go to the con, I've learned it's all about like hanging out with your friends and going to their parties and, stuff like that.
Like I've been going long enough. This is my 23rd,
Oh, yeah.
I think, San Diego. And I've gone in so many different iterations of it. Like I went as a journalist, I went as a comic book writer, I went as a TV creator.
Yeah.
And now I just kind of cherry pick the things that I love about each of them and like smash them into the same
I feel
convention.
like this year, well, I don't know about this year, but this year, last year, and maybe even the year before, it feels like a good mixture of movies, TV, comics, like of that sort of thing going on. It's almost like we had a reset after, COVID and all that.
It allowed us to just gather,
Chill a little.
and examine, do a little work
Yeah.
on who we are
Yeah.
as a community, and come out the other side
Yeah.
as like, oh, this is what it could be. What if it was that all the time?
What so you're still doing a lot of TV. What are you working on right now? You got a big project you're doing.
Right now, I'm on a television show called God of War.
Heard of it? Yes.
Which is fantastic and wonderful, and there is no drama whatsoever.
Definitely nothing I've heard in the news recently.
No, all the drama is on the screen.
Yeah. Can you dish about anything to me?
All I can say is that we did have a little bit of a hiccup with our lead actor,
Yeah.
who injured himself while performing a stunt on the show. Very stunt-heavy show.
Yeah.
And the injury was severe enough that I think all parties concerned were like, he's got to recover. He's got to take the time to get himself right. But we unfortunately have to keep making a TV show.
Yeah.
And so there was an amicable parting of ways. And so now
What a bummer.
very much so, because
Yeah.
he was killing it.
Yeah.
He was killing it. So it's a shame to have to pivot, but we will do that thing. We're show people.
Show business. The show's got to go on, baby.
Show must go on.
I'm a huge God of War fan, so I'm excited about that one.
Awesome. Yeah. I mean, I've seen 4 episodes of it so far, and it scratches all the itches you want scratched.
Yeah, I think we're like in the golden age of like video game adaptations.
Yeah, where like suddenly people are beginning to realize that, and it's a thing that had always been, there's great story in these games. There's great characters in these games. And if you let them be what they're supposed to be, you can get great TV out of it too.
Exactly. Talk to me about Fat Man Beyond. That's happening tonight. Talk to me about the podcast.
Well, the podcast is Kevin and I. We have discovered that we are both at our best when we are with each other, pretending that we just got out of a movie, and we're talking in the parking lot for like 2 hours.
I love that.
And that's the vibe that I think makes it work as long as it is. We've been doing this for like 15 years almost.
Oh my God.
And it's just like kind of two guys who would be friends anyway.
Yeah.
Who come from slightly different places in slightly different walks of life, but we're both in our mid-50s and have loved this stuff for most of our lives.
Yeah.
And it's a blast. It's the most fun I get to have.
And you've taken it on the road. You've taken it on the sea, right?
Yeah, when he started doing these cruise askews,
Yeah.
there's some cruise company was like, hey, it'd be great.
It'd be great.
This dude on a boat
Yeah.
with casts of like mall rats and clerks and fans and again alcohol.
Sure.
I don't know how many pineapples were upside down on the boat.
All of them.
Every bit
Yeah.
of citrus.
Did you see the Poop Cruise documentary?
Unfortunately, yeah. Before I got on the boat,
It'll
for the
change your
first-
life.
in ways you can't imagine.
You can't unsee it.
You cannot
honestly.
unsee it. So yeah, like it's been a blast. Like I have decided, and it wasn't a hard decision, that when Kevin asked me to do a thing, I say yes.
Yeah.
It's like, hey man, do you want to be the co-host of a podcast? Sure, man. Hey man, do you want to ride a He-Man? Sure. Yeah, Kev. Hey man, you want to go to cruise? Yeah, man. Hey, you want to
Why
go on
not?
the road? So far, it has worked out
Yeah.
incredibly well.
It's
if I
always
can
a
say
good
it.
hang.
always a good hang. I've never regretted saying yes.
Well, there you go. I'll keep that in mind.
I mean, maybe I should not broadcast this to the world. That's a dude who likes to say yes.
Yeah, that guy. He'll say yes.
That guy.
Trust me.
He's a goer.
What else you got going on this weekend?
Let's see. I've got a couple panels tomorrow. I've got a panel on the pitching hour.
Yeah.
Sort of advice for pitching stories. I'm on a live play D&D thing called Progcore Fantasies, run by Todd Stashwick and David Nett. And so
Okay.
me and like Felicia Day and Bria Grant and Todd and
Bria was just here. Felicia, we got tomorrow.
they're awesome. And so we're going to play D&D for
That's
like
awesome.
an hour and 45 minutes live in front of a crowd.
I love that.
I've got another panel for Comixology on the evolution of a comic book writer. And then on Sunday, I'm doing Inside the Writer's Room, a panel with a bunch of other TV writers, just sort of examining the weirdness of the industry today.
Yeah, talk to me about your TV history. What's some highlights?
Let's see. I worked on Star Trek Picard Season 2. I worked on
That's right.
Marvel's Eyes of Wakanda. I worked on Treadstone, Castle Rock, Carnival Row, The Continental,
Yeah.
Batman, Caped Crusader, and Master of the
Everything.
Universe. Everything.
Everything.
My dad does not understand that I've managed to make a career out of having been a professional nerd for most of my life.
Look at all the people around here. Half the people here are making a career out of that.
Look at this.
My God.
Never thought reading these dumb comic books would work.
Let's talk about this.
Census. It's a book that I did with my buddy Adam Freeman.
Yeah.
And it's a kind of a horror comedy about a guy a New Yorker in his like 7th year of NYU, who answers a want ad in the subway to like be a census taker, good pay, flexible hours, great benefits. But it turns out that it's a census of the supernatural and extraplanetary and alien beings living in New York City.
Yeah, cool.
So it's like knock on a door and try to survive, but asking these questions.
The art is very cool. What's next on the list for you for comics? Do you have anything in the tank that you're like jonesing to get out there?
There's a book that I've been working on for a little bit now that they have not announced yet, but maybe I'll it's a Western that I'm doing with Adam Freeman again and Comixology Originals.
Cool.
They probably won't want me to say that the name is called Gunmetal Gray.
Okay. We won't say it then.
We won't say it.
Don't
then.
listen to that.
And
I won't tell
have
anyone.
no idea when it's coming out.
Yeah.
Because again, it's been a long gestating process, but the artwork is phenomenal. I'm thrilled with the story. And Comixology has been awesome to work
They've
with.
been killing it, honestly, recently with some of their like stories that they've been bringing to print
Yeah.
from Comixology. I forget there's that Scott Snyder book that was like a 3-issue
Yeah, is it
thing,
Witches?
pre-Batman and
No, not
all
Witches.
that. What was that one? It was like also a westerny sort of thing.
Yeah.
Who
I can't remember.
knows?
I can't remember. But
It
they've
was
done
probably
some
great.
great work.
Yeah.
And I did a graphic novel with them called A Door in the Distance
Yeah.
that they then collected and put out for print through Dark Horse. And that is one of my favorite books that I've ever done. It means the world to me. That's just like a good time. 5 issues of fun.
I like that. I like
Yeah.
a good little snacker of a book. Like I don't need like 50 issues of Spider-Man. I mean,
You know,
fine, but like
yeah, like Love
you
to
know.
Death. Why the Last Man? Favorite book.
Yeah.
Like one of ever. But like a 5-issue aperitif.
That one's long. Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
let's just get in and get out.
So you got all these loves. You've got podcasting. You've got TV writing. You've got comics. Like what's your true love? You know what I mean?
My true love, dance.
Yeah.
No, man, like I just the ability, the capacity, the gift to be able to work in these fields that I've loved since I was a kid. man.
Yeah.
Like I was reading comics at 7 and 8. I saw Star Wars in the theater first run. Like Star Trek was my first TV show that I loved. To get to play in these worlds, to get to hang out with these people who make these things, to get to come to a place like Comic-Con and go to a bar and like that guy did this and that lady did this and that person did this and I'm kind of friendly with them and it's so bananas.
There's honestly, like I've asked this question of a lot of people, and that's like the general answer is like they just love to like play around in these worlds. Like finally, you
Yeah,
know?
I mean, we grew up as toy kids.
Yeah.
Right? We grew up like, I want to pick up these G.I. Joes and these Star Wars figures, and I want to make Princess Leia and Batman kiss.
Yeah.
Because, of course, I do.
Yeah.
And now I get to pick up these toys, and I
And
get
make
to
them
play with
kiss.
them. And make them, dude,
and all sorts of other things.
I tried so hard to get Bail Organa and Saw Gerrera to kiss.
Oh,
And, like,
my
Lucasfilm was
God.
like, no, the Force doesn't work like that.
how was your experience working in that Lucasfilm arena with the books?
I mean, it's pretty great so long as you realize that there's always going to be guardrails. There's always going to be things that they
Obviously.
have opinions on. Like I wrote this Darth Vader, I wrote a story in their Black, White, and Red
Yep.
anthology, And I had this whole thing where I wanted Darth Vader. Somebody's going to shoot at him, and he was going to catch the laser bolt in midair and pivot it and send it back to where it came from. And Lucas said, "Nope, Darth Vader can't do that." It's like, what do you mean, Darth? He's Darth Vader,
He can
Lord
do
of the
anything.
Sith. He's like, he's powerful. He has no control. I was like, Kylo Ren can do it. It's like Kylo Ren had better training.
Wow.
I was like, damn.
Who's up there in their tower writing these rules?
I
you
don't know, but he's here somewhere in a cowboy hat,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Most definitely. Well, I'm going to have you sign this, and we're going to give this away later on the
Outstanding.
stream. We're having everyone sign everything as they come in through. We had Todd McFarlane
Amazing.
sign something. You can sign it after.
I mean, are you
afterwards.
sure? Because I came here
Just sign it
wanting
right
to
now.
sign.
Okay, sign it right now.
I didn't leave my
Sign it right here. Let me open this for you.
my hot tub to not come and sign a thing.
Believe me, I know.
Yeah, duh.
Believe me. I'm sure you have a mobile hot tub by now, though.
I mean, basically, it's the trunk of my Pinto
Oh, yeah.
that
Okay.
I just put like too much salt water in.
Yeah, I had to learn the hard way that out in public you have to use the toilet paper with your hand. They don't have bidets around here. Did
I'm
you know
still
that?
waiting for the 3 seashells, man.
You're telling me. My God, we have that pinball machine, and there are no seashells on it.
Liars!
Missed opportunity. Anyway, thank you so much, Marc Bernardin, stopping by. We are big fans.
My genuine pleasure.
And I will reach out to you every time we have a thing to see if you're available.
Pew, pew.
Pew, pew. That's it for today for all our interviews. Thank you so much. We're going to be back later tonight with the end of day haul, so stick around. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.